Hi everybody, my name is Kendall. I'm going to be leading you all through a strength chair workout today. So if you guys are ready, grab some water, anything that you need. We are going to be using some free weights and a medicine ball if you have them. So if you need a second to pause and go grab those, definitely do that. But we are going to get right into our warm-up. So we're going to sit on a chair. As you guys are using a chair, make sure it's one that's sturdy, nothing with rollers, anything like that, to make sure that everything is safe. But we're going to get right into it. So we're just going to start with a quick warm-up. I hope that you've watched a video before to warm up, but if not, we'll start right here just with some heel taps. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Here, just get nice and warm, alternating our feet. Great job. You can go out a little bit further to the side if you'd like. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to move into some arm circles. We're just going to start pretty small, going forward. Move them a little bit bigger, getting all those arm muscles, shoulders back, everything like that. Great job. Now we're going to switch and we're going to go backwards. So again, start with those small arm circles, but backwards. And we're going to get gradually bigger. Full circles. Great job. All right. Now the next thing we're going to move in is to some ankle rotations. You can go one way, and then we'll switch and go the other way. Get those ankles nice and warm and ready. Great job. We can switch to the other foot. One way. And I'll switch, rotate the other way. Great job, great job. All right, next we are going to do some seated backstroke. So again, just really fully making sure we're getting those back and shoulder muscles warmed up. One arm at a time. Again, for about 30 seconds. Make sure we're breathing here. Just getting nice and warm. Ready for our workout. Wonderful, wonderful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now our last warm-up is we're just going to do some marching. Seated in our chair. Drive those knees up for a little bit higher of an intensity if you'd like. Again, we're doing this for about 30 seconds. Great job. Getting through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we are going to move into our actual workout portion. So if you need a second to pause and grab some water, definitely feel free to do that. But if not, we're going to move forward. So the first exercise that we are going to start with is seated bicep curls. So you'll just remain seated in your chair, have your arms by your side. If you want to use your free weights at this point for a higher modification, that's a wonderful idea. If not, you can do this just as body weight. So again, you'll be seated, have your arms either gripping a weight like so, one in each hand. But like I said, you can absolutely do this with no weights as well. And we're just going to do 15 reps of those. Great job. Make sure this is nice and slow and controlled. Really getting those biceps. If you start this and think you want higher intensity, feel free to grab those weights as needed. Great job. Perfect. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Give that a little bit of a shakeout. The next arm movement that we're going to go towards is a chest fly workout. So you can, again, do this with weights. for a higher intensity. But if you would not like to do that, that is totally fine too. Really focus on this movement as you're doing it, because correct form is always essential before moving on to higher intensity. So like I said, if you'd like, grab those weights. If not, you can just follow along with me with no weights. You're going to scoot forward a little bit on your chair and lean back, and start with your arms out at your side. You'd be holding one weight in each hand if you were doing this with weights, and you're just going to come forward to the top and slowly lower back down out here till you're kind of in a T position. So we're going to go with those, and we're going to do 10 reps of these. Great job. Nice, slow, and controlled movements here. Great job. 2 more. 2. 1. Wonderful, wonderful. Give that a little shake out if you need. The next movement that we are going to do is arm raises. Again, you can add weights to these or do them without weights, whichever feels most comfortable for you. So you're going to start with your arms down by your side. You would be holding one free weight in each hand if you were choosing to use them. And we're just going to go up till we make a 90-degree angle and then lower that back down. Again, slow and controlled movements with these. And we're going to do 10 reps. Great job. Awesome, awesome. Nice, slow and controlled. Really feeling that all throughout our arms. Wonderful. Halfway there. Great job. 2 more. And last one. Great job. Now the next movement that we are going to go into is a tricep dip. I'm going to turn my chair so you can just see me a little better, but no need to adjust that on your end. So again, this is something really important to make sure we're having a stable chair. And you can start here. Keep your legs about 90 degrees. If you'd like a higher modification for this, feel free to extend your legs out further. That will make this a little bit more difficult, add that higher intensity for you. But if not, you can keep them at about 90 degrees, wherever feels comfortable for you. Step out a little bit for some more stability. And then we're just going to dip down till you go to 90 degrees in your arms and back up. And we're going to do 10 of these. So we can start now. Wonderful. Great job. Halfway there. Two more. And last one. Wonderful. Definitely feeling that burn in my triceps. All right, our last upper body movement that we're going to be doing is called a shoulder figure 8. So this one, I recommend using a free weight if possible, but if not, again, like I've said, make sure you have the movement and feel very confident and comfortable in that before adding any weight. So you'll start with the weight, holding it by both hands, straight forward in front of your body, and we're going to move in a figure 8 formation, just like this. And we're going to do 10 reps of those. So 1 rep is a full circulation to the right and left, and then back to the middle. That will be 1 full rep. So we can begin now. 10 of these. Great job. Really focus on not over-rotating your torso as you're doing this. There's a little rotation, obviously, but focus this in your arms. Feel free to kind of bend that back arm as you come around. Should really be feeling this in your shoulders, I know I am. All right, almost there. Great job. 2 more. Last one. Wonderful. Great job. So that is all for our upper body portion. We're going to keep moving on down. If you need a second to grab some water, definitely pause. But if not, we're going to keep moving forward and go into our lower body. So we're going to stand up here first. And the first thing we're going to do, I'll turn my chair for you again so you can see it, is a chair squat. So we're going to want to put our feet in a comfortable position. If we move our feet out a little bit more, that will decrease this intensity for you. So feel free to find a good range, whatever feels best for you. And so once you find that position, you can put your arms forward, and we're going to squat down and want to just tap on that chair and come back up. So feel free to also be as close or as far away from the chair, however works best for you and your leg length. It'll vary for everyone, so do what is most comfortable for you. And we are going to do 10 of these as we go down. So just nice, slow and controlled tap and come back up. Great job. So we're starting those reps now. Squeeze your glutes on that way back up. This is going to hit those hamstrings, quads. Great job. Don't forget to breathe as we're doing all these. Definitely don't want to be holding our breath. Great job. 2 more. Last one. Wonderful. Great job. All right. So now we are going to sit back down in our chair. And we are going to do some leg lifts. So how that's going to work is you're going to put your feet out in front of you. And then one at a time, we're going to raise about straight out. So you're kind of creating a 90-degree angle with the chair seat and the floor, and lower it back down. So we're going to want to do 10 on each side, but we're going to be alternating, so 20 altogether. If you'd like a higher intensity, you can hold your feet off the ground, raise up and back down without touching your feet to the ground in between each rep. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground, but let's begin. Nice, so slow and controlled. Now we'll move to our left foot. Back down, alternating. Wonderful. If it's more comfortable to scoot forward a little bit on your chair, definitely feel free to do that. Great job. Very slow and controlled movements here. Again, remembering to breathe, no holding breaths. Great job. Halfway there. Keep it up. Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful. Beautiful. All right. Perfect. 2 more reps. Last one. Great job. All right. Now we are going to stand back up again. Again, I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see a little bit better, but no need to do this on your own. And we are going to do a squat into a calf raise. So I'm going to stand behind my chair. Just use this as some support. Again, we're going to keep, my feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, a little bit more. Again, feel free to spread your feet out as wide as you need to make sure you feel that you have the most stability, especially when we're going to go into this calf raise movement. So We're going to do a nice squat down to about 90 degrees or so. Don't feel the need to go all the way down. Go to where is most comfortable for you. And then as we come back up, we're going to go in to a calf raise and then back down, and we'll do another squat. So we're going to do 10 of these. Like I said, feel free to use the back of your chair as stability during that calf raise portion of the squat. So we're going to begin now. And calf raise, great job. That's 1 rep. Wonderful. Again, these are nice and slow and controlled. Feel free to make any minor adjustments in your positioning as we're going through this. I know I definitely am doing that. Halfway there. Great job. Really make sure you're squeezing calf muscles when we're at that raise portion. Oh, there. Awesome. 2 more. Last one. Wonderful. All right, now we're going to move around to the front of our chair. Again, your chair can just be staying in the same place. And we're going to do a split squat or a lunge. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one foot planted forward. I'm going to start with my right foot. Left foot is going to rest on the chair. This one definitely might take a second to figure out your positioning of what's going to be most comfortable. You don't want your planted foot too close to your chair, or you won't be able to fully go down into that lunge position. So if you need to adjust it before we do all of our reps, please feel free to do so. So you'll rest your back foot here. Mine is my left foot. Face forward. And you're going to squat down and back up. Really make sure that your knee isn't going over the toe of your planted foot. If that's happening, feel free to move your foot forward a little bit. We're going to do 10 reps on each foot. So we're going to start, like I said, with our right foot planted and go with 10 reps. Great job. Halfway there. Beautiful. Keep it up, push through with these last 2. All right, now we're going to switch legs. Take a second, shake it out in between, and put that back foot. I got to fix my placement a little bit. All right, and we're going to go for it again, and 10 reps on this side. Great job. Perfect. Keep it up. Halfway there. Wonderful. Push through. 2 more. Last one. All right. Wonderful, wonderful job. We are now going to move into our core. I'm going to take a quick water break. I encourage you all to do the same. Catch your breath before we continue on and move forward. All right. So now we are going to move forward with our core portion. We're going to start back again, seated in our chair. And the first thing that we're going to do is elbow to knee kicks. You might have done, or taps, pardon me. You might have done something similar to this while lying on the ground. But this one is seated. So you'll put your hands behind your head. Excuse me, sorry. Hands behind your head, and you're going to bring your knee up and rotate in and tap your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. So we're going to want to do 10 reps on each side, so we can begin that now. Great job. Really focus and don't over-rotate and hunch too far forward. Really driving that knee up is where you're going to feel that abdominal work. So rotate a little bit forward with that elbow, but not too far forward where you're creating a hunch in your back. Again, nice and controlled. Feeling this in your abdominal muscles. Wonderful. 2 more on each side. Last one. Wonderful, great job. All right, now we are going to continue on into some flutter kicks. Again, you might have done these similar before on the ground. So you'll lean back a little bit in your chair, feel forward, or feel more than welcome to scoot forward on your chair to create a bit of an angle where you're leaning back on your chair. And you'll extend your legs out in front of you and just do little flutter kicks. You should really, really feel this in your abdominal muscles. If you'd like a higher intensity, feel free to do some bigger kicks. But you can also keep it down here and do little ones. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. So if you guys are ready, let's begin. Great job. Really focus on holding this, keeping that nice pace of kicks. Wonderful, wonderful. Keep it up. We're halfway there. Keep going. I know this one, definitely feeling it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. All right, the next movement that we're going to go into is Russian twists, so seated Russian twists. This one, you can hold your legs up at a height that feels comfortable for you. Again, feel free to take a second and adjust your seating so you feel comfortable. And you're going to do your full rotation down to the side that's facing out from the chair and back up. So we're going to rotate sides because, as you can see, we can't get that full movement on each side. So we'll do 10 on this side, and then we'll switch and do 10 on the other. A full rep is going to include touching down, back, middle, 1 rep. So we're going to do 10 on this side. Great job. Halfway there. Awesome. 2 more. And last one. Great job. And like I said, we're going to turn, face this side. Again, lift those legs up, make sure we're feeling good and stable in our chair, and begin our 10 reps. Great job. And forward, back, middle. Halfway there. Great job. 2 more. Last one. All right. Very, very good. Now, moving on, we are going to go into our cool down. So we've hit all of those major body parts. So we're going to take a second and cool down. You all did a wonderful job. So we're going to start with some breathing a little bit. I know our heart rates are up, so we're just going to breathe in and raise our arms up and out and back down. And breathe in and out and back down. Great job. In and out and back down. One more. In and out and back down. All right, now we're just going to do a couple of stretches. These can be seated. So you're going to take your palm, place it in the center of your back, grab your elbow and pull to the back a little bit. Really stretch out those triceps that we worked during our dips. Hold that for about 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. All right, then we're going to slowly move and do that with our opposite arm. Hold that. The further down you reach your hand down your back, the more you'll be able to feel this stretch. Really hold it. Get some nice deep breaths in. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to bring our arm across our body. Again, kind of holding around our elbow. Really stretching out all those great muscles we worked. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I released a little early there. And we'll cross again. Great job. And now we're just going to reach forward, touch the ground, kind of sit there for a second, feel that stretch throughout our back, and then slowly roll up. Great job. Next, we can grab a leg, hold it, and pull in towards our chest. Stretch out those leg muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Opposite leg. Really hold that. Cool down from our great workout. 3, 2, 1. All right, our last one, we're just going to stand up, use our chair for some support, and grab the ankle of our opposite leg. Hold, really stretch out here. Again, taking some nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Now we can step over to the opposite side if you'd like, just for some extra support. Grab our opposite leg. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right, and that concludes our chair strength workout. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.